Our final guest this morning is the heavyweight champion of the world!
More of that. Sometimes he must feel like it's paper darts against the mouth. Oh, he's got it going with a left hook. What a finish here. Haye gets to Valuev.
From London, England, and no.
David Haye is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. What a
Champion of the world!
It's so long, isn't it? David Haye is
seen him in
again
weeks.
for the 400th time this season, but we like him, so that's good. They are the people we also okay for the 4th time this season. About 1 minute to 12, it is heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. David Haye. Catherine, you good?
I've been waiting so long, even the clapping's dried up.
Why are you waking me up at these silly hours of the morning?
Well, we're not.
Nice to see you.
Wake up for us.
Yeah, so we'll tell you off for being late, and you can watch him beating up an ugly bloke.
2 good shots from here. Needs more of that. Sometimes he must feel like it's paper darts against the mouth. Oh, he's got it going with a left hook. What a finish here. Haye gets to Valuev, who definitely did a silly dance there. He nearly took down the giant.
For the winner by majority decision. From London, England, and no.
David Haye is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. What a moment.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for getting here.
Thanks for waking me up at these silly hours.
Do you ever tire watching that?
I have done that, to be honest. I've seen it so many times. Every time I go somewhere, I keep putting it up there. I'm looking for the new highlights now. The John Ruiz getting sploshed all over the floor.
That's the next fight. Are you John the Quiet Man Ruiz? Are you
He's
called
going
him?
to be very quiet on April 3rd.
You called him a cure for insomnia.
He is. Yeah.
I was a bit. I just kind of wanted you to beat progressively bigger people. Like boxing,
He's the biggest heavyweight champion in history. So I think they're growing one out in Russia somewhere in the jungle.
So this Ruiz guy, is he any good?
He is. Yeah, he's very good. He's tough, durable. He's a 2-time heavyweight champion, and he's out there in Las Vegas giving it some, saying he's going to come over here and knock me out, blah blah blah, in front of 20,000 of my fans. It ain't gonna happen.
All right. You copied the famous Tevez "Welcome to Manchester" poster.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll wind him up?
Yeah, he's not very well. He's not going to be very welcome when he comes out there. He's going to get some booze.
Good stuff. You've got his poster up, haven't you, in your training
Yeah,
gym?
yeah, that life-size poster of him. I always do that for a fight, like for the value. I've had a life-size poster.
Right, it says value.
Yeah. It doesn't look like that anymore. I've drawn a big penis growing outside of his head.
Okay. And it's just be careful.
What?
I know that's anatomically correct, but be careful. He's been defaced, so to speak.
So you're not training, you just graffiti?
Yeah, just do something to make me chuckle.
Okay, psychologically, is that?
No, it's just something to do. I'm just a big kid.
All right, okay. Now, it has been said, though, that his fighting style is very similar to Carl Thompson.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Carl Thompson's the only person...
To beat me, yeah.
Yeah. So, have you read anything into that? Are you?
No, I know he's got a style that's it's a tough to beat style. It's tough to look good against. You know, he's had 50 odd fights, only been stopped once, and that was really early on in his career. So he's learned. He's a small guy. He's used to fighting these big giants, and he's done really well against them. So he's underrated by a lot of people. I know technically this is probably a harder fight than against Valuev, even though Valuev was 7 foot.
Yeah.
This guy's a 6'3", the same as me, but he keeps coming forward and headbutts you, elbows you, hits you low. He's a dirty fighter, so I know I'm in for a tough old night.
Are you going to get dirty back?
Yeah, I'm going to get dirty back. I think I'm going to kick him right up the cobblers from the first round.
Right up the Northamptons?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Is it easier to train for this fight because he's more normal in size?
Yeah, it is. It's easier for me to fight because I'm doing stuff that I've always done my whole career, is fighting someone round about my size. Instead of punching up here, I'm punching down here now, and I'm used to that.
Have you thought of doing the same as David? Is it David Tua?
David Tua fought, but when David Tua fought him, it was 10, 15 years ago, something ridiculous, and he got chinned pretty bad. Yeah. There you go. One of the worst knockouts you'll ever see. That's the plan.
I presume Ruiz has learned from that.
Yeah, he's had about 40 fights since then and never been knocked down. So
okay, but is the plan to get right in and really nail it?
Yeah. It's the first time I've actually seen this for years, to be honest, because it's the first time I've seen that fight for years. It's one of the worst knockouts. But since then, he's gone on. That guy who knocked him out never won the world title. Yet John Ruiz has gone on to win it twice. So sometimes it takes a loss like that to wake up. Just like me, I lost about in my 10th fight. So it took that loss for me to think, okay, what do I need to do to get better? And the guy's gone on. The other guy who beat him just got fat and living in Samoa or something.
You're so rude. I love it. Right, this is going to be the first heavyweight title fight in this country for 10 years.
Yeah. I know. The last one was Lennox Lewis fought Franz Botha in the London Arena. I sort of went through the fire exit and jumped over the barrier and sort of snuck in there. Yeah. So at 19, didn't want to pay money for watch a fight, so jumped over the barrier, slipped in there.
Oh, right.
Good fight. I mean, I'd never think I'd be the next guy fighting for the heavyweight title. It's crazy.
Is it much more exciting that it's here?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's one thing fighting abroad in Nuremberg, Germany. I didn't never heard of Nuremberg before I went there. And yet, I had to go and fight the title there. But having it in the Manchester MEN Arena, it's going to be amazing. Tickets are pretty much sold out now, 20,000, and it's going to be. I've been there for Mike Tyson fought Julius Francis there. Great atmosphere, and I want a bit of that.
Crowd are going to go bananas.
Yeah, it is a big sporting weekend. That so you got a Man U playing Chelsea earlier on in the day. Then you got me fighting for heavyweight title. It's going to be big weekend, big Saturday.
Now, is this right? You're going on the pitch.
Yeah.
Right, so this is just hours before your fight?
Not hours, I fight quite late and the game is at 12.
It's still hours, not days.
I'm either going to go there and watch the game of football or sit in my hotel room and watch the football. What am I going to do? It's literally, you can hear it probably out the window. So you might as well go to it.
So you're going down on the pitch, take your belt,
G them
all up. I suppose, in front of a big crowd, it might,
get the adrenaline going.
And apparently after you win this, the Klitschko's are going to toss a coin.
They can toss what they want. You got no to
Okay, next question.
Go on this one, right? Now this is your 4th appearance on Soccerette this season, which is unprecedented.
4 in one season.
I know.
That's very impressive.
To get a ball like.
No, listen, I got one ball about 5 years ago, and I've done about 20 times since.
Yes.
It's every hat trick I thought you got a ball, right?
Hang on, you can have a testimonial.
Yeah.
I'm due about 4 of these now.
Soccerette benefit show.
I want to put this on. It's on the roof outside my. It's on the roof outside my house. Yeah, it's on some garage roof.
Hey, that ain't yours. That's great.
Not that particular one.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Try to catch up, you know. David, it's not as if you only come on Soccer AM, is it? You've been on basically every TV show. Have we got a list of them somewhere? Have we got?
Right there, front of your face.
Right. I just thought we had it printed out. Right, Jonathan Ross show, Chris Moore's quiz show, Alan Carr chatting man, Question of Sport, Sky Sports News like every day, Paul O'Grady, us 3 times, ITV News, BBC News, MTV News. Sky's a league of their own. You know, apart from
us, Babe Station as well.
Taking the calls or phoning in.
Apart from us, what's the best one? Have you not done the one show? Have you not been on the one show yet?
I've done the one show about 4 times.
Oh, okay. The 4 that I haven't seen. Are there any of them? What are the best ones?
Chatty Man the other day was quite funny.
Yeah.
I like that because I didn't know. I thought everyone was going to rip it out of me, but I sort of held my own. Thought I did okay. Didn't get too embarrassed.